Oh wait, so hi guys, Tuxio here, and as you could have seen from the intro, today I'm going to be playing Steins Gate. I'm probably not going to have my normal intro up for this, because, well, it has its own intro, which is pretty cool. Steins Gate is a visual novel, and you can see who made it in the bottom left corner. So yeah, let's get started.
全ての偶然だがその偶然はあらかじめ決められていた世界の意志でもあった俺はイカれてなどいない至って正常だここでは真実を語っているんであって断じて中二病の妄想なんかじゃないきっかけはほんの些細なことだとしてもそれが未来の大きな流れを決定づけてしまうこともあるバタフライ効果という言葉を知っているか知らないなら調べるのだそれぐらいの慎重さが求められているのだということを理解しろ残念ながら俺は慎重じゃなかった自分の愚かさを分かっていてあいつを失うことになんてならなかった未来をこんな形にしてしまうなんてこともなかったはずがないその瞬間の自分の手に人類全ての運命を決定づけるような重大なターニングポイントのスイッチが握られているなんていうことは分かるはずがないんだ考えてもみるがいい普段の人間の知覚は 99% が遮断されている人は自分で思っている以上に愚鈍な生き物なんだ普段の生活の中に生まれている何気ないことなど気にも留めないし知覚したとしてもすぐに忘れるか脳が処理をしないかのどちらかなんだ迂闊なことをするなと軽率なことをするなと見て見ぬふりをするなともっと注意を払えといつでもお前を陥れようと手ぐすね引いているのだと
Okay, so that was our little intro to this visual novel, but there's still more.
星にもまた始まりはあるが自らの力を持って滅びる有限英知を持つ者こそが最も愚かである歴史から学んで海に生ける魚が陸の世界を知る彼らが英知を持てそれもまた滅びる人間が光の速さを超えるの魚たちが陸で生活を始めるよりも滑稽これは抗える者たちの連載神からの最後通告とな
る Okay, so the way that I'm going to be doing this, I'm not going to be reading out what the people in the visual novel say because I'd have a sore throat by the end of the day if I did that for all of it. So, well, now I'll read it out. I'll read it. Hey, what are you mumbling about? Says question mark. There's no sound from the phone against my right ear. Perfect silence. I stand in the strong summer sun. Sweat slowly dips down my chin and drops onto the asphalt below. Ocarine, I'm talking to you. I probably can't do the voice of her. A girl stands in front of me. She calls my name as she tilts her head. Her facial expression holds the innocence of a middle school girl. She doesn't seem to understand that we're wading into enemy territory, nor does she sense even a bit of the tension in the air. I cover my phone's mouthpiece and turn to the girl with my index finger to my mouth. A gesture to please be silent. So, I don't know if any of you have actually seen the anime for this show. I mean, not show. For this visual novel, it was a visual novel first. I have, so I know kind of what happens. Well, in the visual novels, there's going to be more, because it came first, it's the original. You on the phone with someone? I nod and put my phone back to my ear. Still no sound from the other side. He's probably being silent because he knows it would be bad if someone overheard him. No, I was talking to someone here. Nothing's wrong. We're about to infiltrate the assembly hall. The other side silent, as always. Looks like he only wants to hear my report. That's understandable. It's too dangerous to waste time talking here. Yeah, Dr. Nakabachi got the jump on us. I plan to have him tell us everything he's thinking. What? The organization has already begun to move? So, organization is red. So I'm just going to quickly check that. And what I saw earlier, that's pretty cool about this visual novel, is that it has a list of words that are important. And we have the organization. So I'll read out the description. The organization is the organization. Nothing more, nothing less. Its formal name is something else, but just uttering the name is a death wish. For that reason, all those who know of its existence call it nothing but the organization out of fear. So, there is... Let's see how many things there is to unlock. Well, I don't know actually what some of them could be. It could be names that I hear a lot, anything. Or important names, stuff like that. It says tips list, so I don't really know. There's 173 to unlock. That is quite a lot. And since it's 173, I'm just going to say SCP-173 was the first thing that I thought of when I saw that number. I widened my eyes and exclaim in a shocked manner. Also, I'm very sorry if I misread what's there. It's my own fault. The girl turns towards me in surprise too. Just look at her face. She does look very surprised. Or more like she was already staring this way. I immediately sigh, shaking my head side to side as I rub my temples. I see. So is that the choice of the Steins gate? L. Psi. Kongru. So, I know how the translation... I know that the translation is going to be kind of wrong, so I'm going to try and add on to the translation to make it better for you guys. You also have the original translation right here, so yeah. So, Steins Gate, the name of this visual novel, it seems that you could also call it Door of the Fate Stone. I guess you can call it that, maybe? I end with a parting password and put away my cell phone with a serious face. So his parting password is L. Psi Kongru. Steins Gate, the Door of the Fate Stone. In other words, God's will or possibly fate. You could probably count on one hand the people aware of its existence in the world. Well, let's start the infiltration immediately. I advance towards Radio K-Can, which is right next to the station. Also very sorry if I mispronounce names. I'm sorry about that, but I'm not Japanese, so yeah. This is an infiltration into enemy territory, so I can't risk rushing in from the front like a normal person. Instead of using the elevator or escalator, I head to the 8th floor on the top of the stairs. On the top of the stairs. I had to... So I'm just repeating this so it makes sense in my head. But it takes all I have just getting it to the 7th floor. Who are you talking to back there? The girl following me from behind, Shina Mayuri, asks without stopping to breathe. I, on the other hand, have to stop for a breather with my hands on my knees. Sounds like me whenever I try running. Maybe we shouldn't have used the stairs. It's too tough. I turn to Mayuri while wiping the sweat off my brow. Don't ask. That would be best for you too. Oh, I see. Thanks, Okarine. Mayuri smiles happily. She really is perceptive. She understands She understands that's my position and doesn't try to pry for it any further. She's my childhood friend. She's 2 years younger than me, a 16-year-old high school girl, so she's more like a little sister than a childhood friend. As you could have guessed from this, that the main character is 18 years old. His name is Okabe Rintaro. Yeah. And yeah, you'll learn more about him as the story progresses. This is my first time playing Steins Gate, so I don't know which choices to make when they appear. We'll see what happens. We live in the same neighborhood, so we've taken care of each other since long ago. Mayuri may possibly have the potential to become Steins Gate's key. I used to think that, but I'm reconsidering. I want her to live a life of normality forever. That's my present wish. And that means he's walking up the stairs. We enter the assembly hall on the 8th floor, greeted by a cheap-looking setup. Apparently, it's Dr. Nakabachi's successful time machine invention press conference. Anyways, Ocarine. She's been calling me that for a while now, but this is neither my real name nor my code name. It's one of those nicknames people give you that you hate. Mayuri, how many times do I have to tell you? Don't call me Ocarine. Eh? But I've always called you that, haven't I? That was then. This is now. My present self is Hoin Kyoma, the insane mad scientist wanted by secret organizations the world over. Oh, it's been going slow, so sorry. The insane mad scientist wanted by secret organizations over the world. Yes, that sounds right. So Hoin Kyoma, I think that means Phoenix Temple Evil Truth. Sounds weird. Okay. But that's too hard to remember. I'm just going to quickly actually turn up the message speed. Let's find the message speed and turn it up. But that's too hard to remember. In any case, Hoin Kyoma is my true name. True name. Let's check what that is. True name. The name revealing one's true essence. His full name. His name is Phoenix Temple Evil Truth. That is his soul name. Okay. And besides, it doesn't have anything in common with Okabe Rintaro, does it? Isn't that just weird? She sure seems happy. By the way, Okabe Rintaro is my real name, but I don't like it because it sounds stupid. And I hate the derivative Ocarine by extension. I mean, Ocarine, seriously, sounds like that elf boy's blue potato pipe. And I don't know which elf boy they're talking about. So, Ocarine, can you tell me? Looks like words won't get to her. She's been calling me that for 5 years now, so now I'm halfway towards giving up. What's gonna happen here? Are you saying you came all the way here with me without even knowing that? Yep. And she looks very happy about it, I must say. She nods, smiling. We're in Tokyo. Radio Keiken in Akihabara. Okay, let's go with that. Its 8th floor has become an event space. What's happening here is Dr. Nakabachi's press conference. Dr. Nakabachi is an inventor famous enough to be on TV. Quite a few patents are under his belt. But the entire world sees him as nothing but a laughingstock. A press conference? But I don't see any reporters. Her eyes are kind of weird. Seems like there's a square inside it. Must just be the art style. Mayuri's right. I glimpsed deep inside the assembly hall, but couldn't see anyone who looked like a reporter or cameraman, so it's more like a presentation than a press conference. There are about 10 men standing in the hall, including me. You heard me. 10. You'd expect more people to gather considering Nakabachi's popularity and the fact that he claims to have created a time machine. So, this visual novel is going to be a lot about time machines. I'm just going to say that right now. Because I've seen the anime, so I know. Or maybe this could be an organization conspiracy. I force my lips into a self-deriding twist as I whisper. I thought Nakabachi was on my side. Well, I've never met him, but I'm sure he was. But he abandoned us. The organization couldn't overlook this timing. I really don't want to get involved with this. But still, I'm interested in what he has to say. That's why I came here, wasting an early afternoon of my precious summer holiday. Mayuri ponders my utterance for a while before turning her head again. You don't want to get evolved? Ah, that reminds me, frill-necked lizards look like they evolved from dinosaurs, don't they? He said, the joke is he said involved, just in case anybody didn't get it, but it's pretty obvious. He said involved, she thought he said evolved. I let out a sigh, laughing at her own silly retort. What an airhead. Well, she's always like that. Mayuri, keep your guard up. I think something's going to happen at this I didn't even finish my sentence. What was that sound? An electromagnetic pulse? The floor shakes slightly. And I think I'm out of time, actually. So, we're gonna stop here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you want to see more, leave a like, put it in the comments, and subscribe. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.